Hey everybody, it's Stacy Budge Camison with UrbanGypZ Artisan Yarn, and today I thought I would share with you some peek into some of my old art journals. As you know, the Art Journal Challenge is going to start up February 1st. I know sometimes the idea of art journaling can be a little intimidating. So anyway, I'm going to start and show you. Here's a logo design I was working on when I was freelancing for Health South. This is the inside of a brochure that I was designing. You know, it was a way to kind of make sure your compositions and everything was going to work out right. So I did a herb walk years ago, and I didn't have a camera with me, but I did have my sketchbook. This is from my mixed media attempt days. I started out here. Yeah. Here's a really ugly page. You know, it was kind of just real decorative. You know, same with here. I thought washi tape would make this one much better. This one had potential, but I kind of gave up halfway through. Now this is interesting. Trying out some black gesso. Working without color. Here's my mid-year assessment for 2011. Oh, I like this page. Stamp ideas. The denim cardie. What's the denim cardie? The denim cardie. Anyway, notes on a sweater that I don't even remember what it is. That's because I have so many whips. Seeds, lots of sunflowers. Needed something a little more functional, so even I started to take my to-do lists and my weekly calendar and implement that. I also participated in a traveling shawl knit along on Ravelry that went horribly awry. My traveling shawl came with this book, and it has a little notes. Here's instructions. Here's where I put little clips of yarn and the stitch pattern I used. It was an entrelac shawl, if you can see. I used grommets, and then people, you know, picked out the pattern pieces that they did, and I've sent along some art supplies. I love moleskin watercolor books. The paper is awesome, and I used the puffy paint to design the cover on this one. I think this one's the only one that I have ever designed a cover on. Maybe I should go back and paint the covers. I don't know. I don't know if you recognize this. This is the logo from the 30-Day Art Journal Challenge. Figuring out my SAF booth layout, playing around with minimal, more garden stuff. My soil must suck because I have failed at many of these seeds. I was a little angry. A glassine envelope. You can see where I scanned them in and applied type. So this is where it all started and ended up right here. Sometimes it's just type. This book, the paper is handmade watercolor paper. It's terrible to write on, but it's so awesome to paint on. This is one of my favorite books. You know, some pages are not pretty. This is an e-zine. I love the colors of this one. I love this fish. Sketching out and coloring a sweater design. This is really cool too. Best tortillas ever, Mr. Suave. Here's the article that was in the paper when Lark Books sold the building. It was an awesome building. 5 minutes. Took me 5 minutes to make this, but it all kind of contributes to my creative stuff. Sometimes the best I can do is just a watercolor wash and some washi tape. It's all good. 2014 plan. But you see, it's, you know, here's page after page of boring. I mean, ooh, pretty. Sometimes it's just washi tape. I love this washi tape. I love this washi tape. This is a picture of my aura. Love decorative tape. I'll put a link below, but this is DIY Fish had referenced this way to see how you're spending your day. So you can see visually if you're leading a balanced life or something like that. See, not a lot of color on all my pages. I'll go weeks without breaking out the paints. This is another DIY Fish. I started to use her calendar pages. More seeds that I planted, but let me tell you, 80% of this did not bloom. Just doodles, working on the doodles. Blank pages, because I start a new book before I finish this one. Johnny Cash. Origami paper and photo corners are awesome. A bookmark made out of some of my sari silk. Oh. Here, I took that same idea and created my own. So this is the month planner. and this is the week planner. And then this is some daily to-dos. Here's the second week. Here's my calendar. Here's my goals for the month. Kind of messing around, doodling. Some of the pages are just not finished. I mean, I'd start them and then I just wouldn't finish them. I might go back to it, I might not. I don't necessarily work in order. A lot of times I'm all over the place. So this is my current book. I'm still using the book that I started in Taos. This is the mountain, my plane ticket. All the leaves were real yellow there. The Middle Eastern restaurant we went and ate at. Here's a piece of bark. I love security envelopes. They're awesome. Ideas for combining colors, and I went back and did some doodles. This is from the rental car place. The maps are awesome. Just messing around with some color washes, but then this became my year planner for 2015. Colored paint pens, number stuff, boring. But if it was a color wash, it'd be a lot more interesting. A brain dump, another brain dump journal page. Sure didn't have a lot of brain dumps in this one. See where I'm going with this? That's my art journals. You can see my art journals, basically my filofax. Your art journal doesn't have to be anything really complex or super artsy. Every little bit is getting you closer to your creativity. I just wanted to kind of dispel some of the myths about what you think art journaling should be. So sign up for the Art Journal Challenge and join me. We're going to have so much fun. Registration closes January 28th, and I'll be sending a couple of preliminary emails that will show you how to get started. On February 1st, you'll get 30 emails, one every day, to help inspire you to use your journal and work creatively. If you like this video, please hit the like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and go to the website, link below, and sign up for my newsletter. I send out weekly love letters on Wednesdays. I love the little instructions on the chopsticks. Here's how you use chopsticks.